I'm not going to get into what's right or wrong, good or bad, because I don't like doing that.
Understood.
Because that's judgment.
Right.
Don't judge lest ye be judged.
Correct.
And although I have difficulty doing that, still, I have to understand this the way things are. In indigenous community orientation, there is an orientation to me that looks at that we are one with nature. We try to be with nature.
Right.
In civilized community, there's a need to control nature. So, but the thing in quantum mechanics that's important is that's not a particle and a wave. It's both.
You got to explain that one, please.
The light in your room
Mm-hmm.
is not light.
What can I say it is then?
It's visible light.
Gotcha.
Look on the electromagnetic spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
and you will see a very narrow band that's visible light.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably 1% around that of the whole spectrum.
Right.
The whole spectrum is light. So when you can say, when God said, let there be light, everything was possible. So in that program self, you have to go outside of yourself to validate who you are. And as long as you have to go outside of yourself to validate who you are, how can you accept yourself? Every night, and at least at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I try to do it every day in the afternoon around 6:30, but I know every night for the last 30 years, I've been meditating.
Mm-hmm.
For the last couple of years, I've been meditating, connecting with my inner self and higher self.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 2 to 3 months, I've been connecting with my students and friends. And then asking people to connect with themselves and each other to form clusters.
Yes.
When you form clusters, your body is able to function better. And I looked to my rearview mirror, and there was some red lights going behind me.
Oh man. Oh man.
Now, when I saw those red lights, I went,
Mm-hmm.
fight or flight syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And my body prepared itself, which means I use of nutrients
Right.
to supply my body with that ability to do what it needed to do.
Yes.
I won't tell you what size ticket I got. It wasn't like it would be now, but it was a lot then. So here's what I learned 30 years ago. When I got a feeling in my heart, I don't care how bad things are, I know I'm okay.
Right.
When I got a feeling in my gut, I don't care how good things are, I know something's wrong. And the stronger the feeling, I better stop right then and find out what to do.
Right on. All right.
So in meditation, when I get that gut feeling like those times,
Mm-hmm.
I go through something similar to what I just showed you, and I clear it.
Mm-hmm.
When I clear it, I know my body is able to withstand most things.
Right.
When I watch the news and I go on, it's like, I understand why certain people have certain views, because depending on the news you watch, you're going to have a certain view of life.
Absolutely.
I don't try to change people because I don't want people messing with me.
Right on.
So one of my mantra is to observe, allow, let go.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is from Eckhart Tolle, and it goes something like this. If you had their pain, their past, their level of consciousness, you would act and do the same things they're doing. I come to the point of the water molecule and the clusters. So I want to help build clusters.
Right.
Okay. And there's another reason for building clusters, and that's in terms of going to the next level of consciousness for the human race. That's another story altogether. You heard of the 100th monkey
Yes.
concept? I've been teaching this for years, and I'm still waiting for the 100th monkey to show up. We got to get to a point where we have so many clusters forming that when that 100th monkey cluster comes over, we all transform.